think. Am I? I am as well. Fuck. Let's have a look on YouTube as well. Hey? No, you actually look buff, I'm not gonna lie. Right. Let's have a look at YouTube, see what's going on then. Oh, my computer's dying. My computer is fucking dying. It's going so slow. Right, where are we? Create a studio. Actually, no, it's not dying too bad. I've got Skype running, Twitch running, YouTube running, my streaming software running. My computer is gonna crash and burn.
You heard the expression, money doesn't grow on trees? Well,
when YouTube loads, that's what I'm talking about. It's taking bare long to load.
You're out of supplies, so head over there and start a materials
No, you ain't.
run now.
I don't think so. Anyway, have you? No, you ain't. On YouTube. Fuck me. Is YouTube running? Is Twitch working? Twitch is still working, and I'm watching Twitch back. We've gone dark on you. I can't watch YouTube. YouTube's crashed and burned. Oh, here we go. Way up, way up, way up. What's the music volume like on both of them? They'll both be the same because they're both streaming for exactly the same device. What's the audio volume for me and you like as well? For both? Can you hear the music slightly as well? You know what I mean? Any music? Just bang it up. About now. My computer is just not loading YouTube at all. Give it a second for it to buffer up with the stream. Here we go, YouTube's loading finally. Yep, we're live. I'm watching on YouTube now as well. Okay, is the stream actually working on both? Is it not crashing and burning? On either? Jesus. On YouTube it's spectacular. I've got Spotify running as well. Everything is running. How are we? One on YouTube. Let's fuck it. Do you know what? We're just gonna crash my internet some more. Let's go on fucking Instagram as well. Yeah. Not on here. We're gonna go on the phone, and then we'll. If that still hacks my internet, then we'll go on Facebook as well. Eh? No, I know. I can though. Checking connections. Taking. Oh, there we go. Insta's loading. Jesus Christ, my internet reel is gonna blow up. How bad? Is it buffering or just freezing? Oh. Oh yeah. How's Twitch? Is it? Alright, we've got 2 on YouTube now. Right, let's... We've got people joining. Guys, switch over to my YouTube or Twitch. Both links... No, my YouTube link is in my... Check my YouTube link. It's in my bio on Instagram. Ask me questions for a Q&A I'm doing on YouTube. Yeah, just drop me questions now. If you drop questions in here, I'll answer them on the live stream. If you want to watch the live stream, swap over to my YouTube or my Twitch account. If both of them are xexEntertament. So yeah, if you swap over to them now, that's going to be where the streams actually are. If you just want to look at my beautiful face, then stay on here. But still ask. I'll pause due to poor connection. My connection's burning. Okay. Right. We've got 5 people on Instagram though. Alright, let's jump off of Insta. Oh my god, we've got 7 people on Insta. Fuck. Guys, come over to Guys, come over to YouTube or Twitch because I'm ending this shit in about a minute. So come straight over to my YouTube. Yeah, guys, literally click my link above here to come over to the YouTube live stream because I'm ending this in about a minute. So literally got a minute. Swap over to my YouTube because this will not be active. So swap over there. You don't even have to subscribe. Just literally come over. If you want to subscribe, drop a subscription. If you want to like the video, like it. Just swap over. I don't want to see anyone on this. Guys, swap over to YouTube because this is ending. Guys, swap to YouTube. This is ending. Literally in about 20 seconds this is ending. Swap to YouTube. It's in my bio above. If you literally click my name and then just click my bio. Click my bio once and it will take you straight to my YouTube. How is YouTube doing? Is it buffering? Or has it picked up a little bit? Guys, swap over to my YouTube. Okay, let's play some games on this motherfucker. We've got, Molly, find some Q&A questions. Have you got any questions yet? Has anyone sent you any on Snap? Who's still on here? Charlie and Crystal, swap over to my YouTube, which is above. It's in my description. Swap over. It's in my bio. Swap over. In my little website link. Click it. It'll take you straight to my YouTube. What is this dead music that's playing in my eardrum? Can you hear the music? No. That's odd. Okay, no worries. No, I think I know why. It's because it's not coming out on my computer. It's because it's not coming out the thing. That's fine. Guys, swap to YouTube or Twitch. Twitch has 2 people and YouTube has 2. Okay, so let's start finding some questions. Should we Google some Q&A questions, or should we Google some would you rather questions? Should we do a would you rather and then some Q&As? Have you got any Q&As? Did you get any questions yet? Just pause it, screenshot it, and then yeah, or write it down somewhere or something. Let's do some would you rathers. These usually get quite a lot of interest. Okay guys, so we got 3 people on Twitch. Guys, I want you to drop me some would you rather questions and some Q&A questions. So there's no one on Instagram now, thank God. So everyone ditched Instagram. Right, good. So guys, yeah, if you drop me some Q&A questions and if you drop me some would you rather questions, we'll answer them. So they can be dirty, they can be clean, doesn't matter. Just drop them and we'll answer them. Because I know there's a lot of horny children on this, so if you want to drop me dirty questions, drop me dirty questions, clean questions. Right, let's get some would you rathers from online. 17 would you rather questions that are impossible to answer. I'll ask one, then you ask one. Okay. Would you rather, right, smell like poo and know it, or constantly be smelling poo that nobody else can smell? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Right, go on, ask me on. Right. I think I'd rather have a finger as a tongue. Then again, no, because the reason I wouldn't want to have a tongue as fingers, no, yeah, because otherwise everything you touch, you taste. So if you're touching gravel and shit, you're eating that shit. You're tasting that. Do you know what I mean? And if you wipe your ass, you're tasting toilet paper. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd probably rather I'd probably rather have fingers as tongues. No. Go on. Probably rather wear someone's underwear. I don't think I'd want to be brushing my teeth with someone else's manky teeth, to be honest with you. Don't know if that's just me. I think that's a bit mank. Right. Would you rather eat roadkill for the rest of your life? Or would you rather eat roadkill for the rest of your life? Or have everyone else in the world sound like Gilbert Graffide? I don't know who that is, so let's move on. Right. Would you rather have taste? Oh my god. Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole, or poo through your mouth? Or poo through your mouth? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll do another one. Would you rather always have to say everything on your mind, or never be able to speak again? Fuck, that's hard. Yeah, but then imagine you're walking down the street, you know what I mean? Like... Yeah, but there's some things that you just don't need to say. I suppose so, yeah, alright, I suppose so. Right. Wait, what? That's fucking hard. Shitting bricks would fucking hurt. That's just butters, yeah. I think I'd rather puke slugs. I couldn't shit bricks, mate. They're too big. My arsehole would be the size of a fucking house. Oh, I don't know. That's difficult. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a clue. Right, let's do another one. Oh god, would you rather be itchy for the rest of your life or be sticky for the rest of your life? But I think I'd rather be sticky than sweaty, you know? I think I'd rather be sticky than itchy, because you know how fucking annoying it is when you're always itchy. Oh no. It's weird. Oh, I'm good at shouting, so I'd have to go shouting. Sorry. Oh no, that would have annoyed everyone on the stream as well. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, let's get some Q&As up. Let's find some Q&As, because no one is asking them. Q&A questions. Let's have a look. What we got? Should we do dirty Q&A questions? Because I know how many horny little bastards there are. Dirty Q&A questions to ask a girl. Let's do this. 100 plus dirty questions to ask a girl. Oh, these questions are weird, man. Right. Okay, these questions are quite good because I want to see what your answers to these are. Actually, this is quite good. Right, are you ready? Let's rename the Twitch so we get some more viewers in because. Do this. Let's do some shit on GTA. Let's go grab a car. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Right. These questions are going to be interesting. So, we grab. Go on. Why is it? What are they doing? They're lagging or what? Doesn't matter if it's lagging a little bit. It's fine. I'll let it. It's still pushing views, isn't it? That's fine. Just tell them to move over to Twitch then if it's lagging for them. Because for some people it will lag. For some people it might not lag. Do you know what I mean? I need to move my internet upstairs, man. Shit. Right. While you do that, I'm gonna play some games. People don't get bored. No, why? No. Tell you why I might not be able to hear you actually. Give me a sec. Tell you why I can't hear you. Because you're playing through the wrong fucking speakers. Right, give me a sec. Tools, settings, audio, system sound, speakers. There. Apply. Okay, it's just restarting the stuff. Give it a second.
There's 4 people watching on YouTube, so hurry up.
Right, there we go. Done. That's done. Right, now you should be able to hear you through the system sound. So how's YouTube going? Where's YouTube? Yeah. Actually, I do know Charlie. Yeah, of course I know Charlie. Yeah, I do.
Oh no, I don't know Charlie. That's brilliant.
Cool. Right, you guys should be able to hear her now, and it looks like it's actually bumped up the quality of the video as well.
Yeah, it has as well. It honestly, right, this looks sick.
It actually has fucking smashed the quality in the fucking arse. Jesus Christ, the quality looks amazing now. Fuck me. What have I done?
Right, should I put on my Snapchat story?
Yes, put it in your Snapchat story. Stick both of them on your story, hon. Stick YouTube and stick Twitch as well, because then obviously we can get people dragging over to each one. Has it banged up the Twitch quality as well? Let's have a look. No, the Twitch quality is still wank.
No, Twitch is much better.
Is it?
Mhm.
Fairsies. Right, yeah, if you do that. It's just the Twitch quality is quite dark. I don't know why though. The actual video looks quite dark. I don't know why. And it's lagging a little bit as well. Whatever, fuck it, let's just do it. Right. Whoa, bollocks. Okay, we're gonna play some GTA, boys. It's because we're playing GTA. How the hell am I playing yeah, there you go, you can hear now. Nice one, Charlie, bro. Yeah, how am I playing GTA and live streaming on 2 of the biggest social media, well, biggest live streaming platforms there are, and it's only lagging slightly? Like, that is fucking crazy.
Stop swearing, you little shit.
Oh yeah. Back. It's lagging a little bit. I need to put my internet.
It's because it's because I'm not on camera.
No, I mean it's buffering a little bit on YouTube, I think.
No, YouTube's fine. YouTube's perfect.
You sure?
Mhm.
Cool. Right, we're playing some GTA. Okay, we'll start with these. We'll start with these questions. I think we've got 3 on YouTube, and we've got how many on Twitch have we got? We've got 2 on Twitch. That's good enough. Right, should we start with these questions?
Let's go.
Let's go. These questions are a little bit odd. Yo, jump back on cam. Because
Yeah,
we'll do it when you're on cam. I'll just play some
Okay.
GTA. Right, I'm going to start a race on GTA, so let's do
Charlie put, yeah, you little shit.
that. Where's Charlie?
Charlie, make sure you subscribe to me because I've got better content than.
How you're funny, you ain't got no content waste, man. Race. Are you back on cam yet? No. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes? No?
Boom.
Yeah, you are. Right, okay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just start a quick job. Okay. So we're going to do some dirty Q&A questions. Now, these aren't actually like, I don't know how to say it. Like, we're not saying we're going to do any of these, but we're just going to ask each other them because why not? YOLO. So, let's do this. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send, no, I'm not going to send you the link. Right, basically, type into Google, dirty Q&A questions to ask a girl.
Why do we have to do dirty?
Because it's funnier. Because people will find it more interesting. Because I know how horny these people are.
Right, I'll type in Q&A.
You type it. Okay, you do normal. I'll do dirty.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be answering the dirty questions. I'm not, so it's all good.
Yeah, mate. Alright.
No worries.
Go on in.
Right, you ready? What's your favourite pair of underwear? What's your favourite pair of underwear? I think that's meant to be underwear. I know this question off by heart. Like, obviously. Come on.
Calvin Klein's.
There we go. Why is that funny?
Because you think you know that.
Okay.
My heart.
Right. Where is your favourite spot to be kissed?
My favourite spot to be kissed.
Yeah.
Probably Charlie's question on YouTube. I don't know. In bed, probably.
No, I mean like on your body. I think that's what it's meant to mean.
Oh.
I think that's what it's meant to mean. I'm not sure, but that's just a random guess.
Or even lips on it, or forehead.
Forehead and that, yeah.
Mm.
Right. How do you?
Babe.
Go on.
Alright.
Alright, you ask one. Go on, you ask one.
Okay.
Shite. Fuck. Yeah, go on.
What?
No, I died.
Wait, it's proper freezing. Wait, hang on. This is like proper freezing on YouTube. I've literally froze. So have you.
What?
Okay, now you're fine on YouTube. Why am I freezing on YouTube and on Twitch?
I have no clue.
Oh, you know, that's so annoying.
Why?
Because I'm frozen.
Are you?
Yeah. Wait, maybe if I go off and then come back on. Her cam froze.
Oh yeah, it's because I accidentally clicked off it and clicked back on it again. Bear with, that's fine, no worries. It's because I clicked off.
I mean, could you hurry up because I look disgusting?
It should be sorted now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine now, I think.
Yeah,
It's fine now. Yeah, right, okay, go on, ask me a question. Fire away.
Who's your favourite person in the world? Other than me. I'm joking.
I have no idea. I couldn't pick a favourite person. I couldn't, that's just too difficult. I don't know very many people, so.
How many times have you been to hospital?
Like, what, in like the past year or just like all together?
Like, yeah, in like your life.
For major, well, not major stuff, but for like going and getting rushed to hospital, I think it's about 3 or 4.
Why? Explain.
So, twice for anxiety attacks. Once when I fell off my bike and crashed into a car. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Twice for anxiety attacks and once when I crashed into a car. That's what I can remember, but there might be more. But I don't think there is.
Charlie put, what about mine, Aaron?
What about mine? What do you mean, what about yours?
To his.
Wait, what?
I think he means his question. He's put as a question, gun to your head, pay for sex or get paid for sex.
Wait. I need to switch over to YouTube. Say it again.
That's so... He put,
Right.
gun to your head, pay for sex or get paid for sex.
Get paid for sex? Fuck yeah. Come on. I'd get paid for sex. Why fucking not, mate?
Such
Come
a
on.
weird
Fuck
question.
me. Any day of the fucking week. I'd get paid to shag. That's just porn. Right. Go on.
I'm
What about...
not gonna keep answering dirty ones, by the way. If you had children, what would you call them? Boy and girl.
Oh, fuck. This isn't... I don't know.
You have to answer.
Girl,
It's a Q&A.
girl, I'd either call them like something like summer or autumn because I really like their names and I don't know why. Boy, I think I'd name them probably something like, I don't know, like James or something generic.
That's such a horrible name, James.
James or something like, I don't know, Max or Daniel.
Oh, that's
Just something generic.
So horrible. See, if I had a little baby girl, I'd call it Lily, I feel like.
Lily's quite a nice name, yeah.
Lily's so cute. And if I had a boy, I don't know, like boys' names are so ugly.
Come on, you gotta name it after me.
No.
Rude.
I'd probably name it something like, I don't know. It's probably the hardest question. Boy's name. Sunny.
See, I do like that name. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do like the name Sunny. I do. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I do, but I don't know, I just don't know.
I love the name Sunny.
Yeah, I do like it. Right. Right, let's go with the dirty one now.
You're answering these as well?
Yeah. How do you feel about kissing in public? These aren't really that dirty. I think as you go down the list, they get dirtier, but at the minute, I don't think they're dirty.
I mean, kissing in public where? I mean, I wouldn't have a full-on snog in public.
I would.
No, because not everyone wants to see that.
Yeah, fuck what everyone else wants to see.
Like, if you're just sat there, like, out in a pub garden and you just snog, it'll probably make everyone feel sick.
I don't know. I've got different opinions on that just because I couldn't really give a shit about anyone else, but that's just me.
We move on, so there's no arguments.
Right, okay. Just change the colour of my car. Okay. Food before fun or fun before food?
It has to be food before. Food is priority.
Oh my god. Right, I'll ask one more and then you can go with one. Right, I'd probably go with fun before food because then you can get like, yeah, you tend to burn a lot of calories. So yeah. What's the one thing that gives you butterflies?
One thing that gives me butterflies, either if I'm speaking to like a boy who I have a crush on.
Me. Yeah.
Or like, are you mad?
Not really. Sometimes I think I.
Or like if I see a boy who's like, well, who I kind of like I get like really bad butterflies. Or like, if I'm really nervous about something.
By see a
But
boy
that's
you
kinda
like, do you mean think it? Do you mean like find a boy you think's buff? Is that what you
No, as in like a boy who I know
mean? Right.
and I see or something.
The thing that gives me butterflies, let me think. Probably the thing that gives me butterflies is if I'm in public and I see it, if I see like a good looking girl, and then like you get clocked looking at them, and then they start looking at you, it's like that gives me a little bit of butterflies. Also, yeah, if I'm talking to someone that I like, yeah, I'll get butterflies.
Me.
Moving on. What else? Or if like I'm really nervous, like I've just like, I don't know, like I've just asked a question that's quite like nerve-wracking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. That's probably about it for butterflies. Yeah, that's probably about all that gives me butterflies. I don't really tend to get butterflies much. Go on, ask me another one. Go on.
What is one thing what can like proper make you jealous? Or your YouTube's fucked up?
How fucked up?
Like it's buffering just a black oh no, we're back, okay.
It's fine. Make me jealous. Yeah, I'm not really a jealous person.
But like if something did make you jealous.
I don't know, because I'm really not a jealous person.
See, one thing what makes me kind of jealous is probably if like, I don't know, like it's just something like stupid. Girls do get jealous.
Yeah, girls
Like,
do go. Yeah, but boys get jealous, but we kind of hide it. But I'm not. A lot of boys do get jealous, but I'm not really one to get jealous because I'm more one of them people that just think if you're gonna do something to try and purposely make me jealous, then you ain't worth my time anyway. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not really I'm not really the jealous type. But I know a lot of boys do get jealous, but I'm really not one of them.
See, I would get jealous over like something like if someone had an eyeshadow palette or like a lipstick.
I don't know. I'm not really a jealous person. But yeah, right. Let me ask one. Right. Now these are the questions which are going to be better.
Brilliant.
Okay, we got 3 questions I'm going to ask you straight off in one go, and I'll answer them. No, you answer them first, then I'll answer them. Right. Would you hold my hand? Would you let me hug you? And would you let me kiss you?
What you in?
Yeah, me as in
literally
me.
you.
Yeah, literally me.
Who was the questions again?
Would you let me hold your hand? Would you let me hug you? And would you let me kiss you?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Right. Are you a good snuggler? That's a weird question. I think I am.
Alright, I don't need to shout it.
Just making sure everyone heard.
I think I am.
Sorry, I kind of forgot my mic was a little bit. What happened? I can
Yeah.
get it. Go on. Charlie, can you see and hear now? Yeah, or are you dead a little bit? Go on, carry on.
I don't know.
YouTube is back. It's just buffering a little bit.
Fuck's sake.
Have you been told you're a good cuddler?
Yeah, I am a good cuddler.
There we go then. Right. You asked me another question. Go on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Find one on the internet. That's what I'm doing. So I don't have to piss about trying to fucking think of one. Because it would be there for like tomorrow.
What was your favourite TV show when you were a child?
Probably like Thomas the Tank Engine or something. No,
really?
actually, no. It was Curious George.
It was what?
Curious George.
What's that?
Do you not heard of Curious
Sorry,
George? No.
How to answer a Snapchat?
That's not good. You've never heard of Curious George, no.
Charlie SpongeBob.
Yes, my. I never watched SpongeBob, mate. Honestly, I never watched
How could
SpongeBob.
you not
Didn't.
watch SpongeBob? Oh my god.
No.
My favourite program was either Power Rangers.
Oh God. Really,
Yeah,
Molly?
I was a proper little tomboy.
I can tell, bloody Power Rangers. Even I didn't watch bloody Power Rangers. Fucking hell.
Or, I don't know, because how young are we talking? Like, it depends what age, because obviously you grow up.
Well, I don't know. Just say like.
I feel like when I was younger, my top 3 programs were probably Power Rangers, SpongeBob, Tom and Jerry. I'm gonna do 4.
Tom and Jerry, I never actually got into it. I watched it because it was played at school on video, but I never actually watched it. As in, like, I never would choose to. Scooby-Doo is another one again. Do you know what I did love, though? Do you remember on CIT? I think it was CITV. Do you remember, like, that Scrappy challenge?
No, babe.
Oh,
No.
it was sick. When they used to get, like, everyone's junk out of their house, and then they used to put it into piles. And then they used to either get rid of it, take it to charity, or put it in the bin.
No.
Do you know, oh,
It's
I
not.
remember that. Fuck, man, that was good. I think Richard Hammond hosted it.
When I
Top Gear
like
was another
3,
one as well.
My bedtime movie was The Mummy.
Never watched it. Actually, I think I did.
Never seen it.
Then again, I would have been what, 5 when you were 3?
How old is he?
How old is he?
Charlie.
Charlie is, I believe, my age.
You're 18. So when you're 5, I was 3. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Right. What are we thinking now? Let me ask a question. In a sec. You ask another question because I'm racing. Go on.
Oh, Charlie's 18. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Charlie. Well, at least YouTube's not that broken that he can still hear us, so I'm happy with that. That's good.
I was going to say like a make-up question, but obviously pointless. God.
When I meet you,
Girl.
we'll do an actual Q&A to put on YouTube, so it's not buffery and laggy and shit like that. Like I done with Charlotte.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll do another one of them. I'll make it look proper sick. I'll make it look proper nice and gradient and all that shit. Will look pain. Google one. Do you want me to ask one?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay, no, I've got one.
Go on then.
What is the worst grade you've got on your test? Like any test you've done?
Oh, probably a G or a U, something like that. I've got loads of G's and U's, mate. I've failed maths miserably. I'm
That's so
retaking
good.
maths this year.
Same. And English.
You failed English as well. Fuck. I
Maybe
grinded
not.
English though. Yeah, but I grinded English. Like I ditched maths. I was like, forget this shit, and just grinded maths. Right. Let's ask another question. Where are we? Where are we? Would you rather? Closest care. One sec. I'm trying to look. That one's crap. Do you think about me when I'm away?
No.
Bitch. Have you ever tried to picture me naked? Oh, that's a good one.
No.
I have. I picture everyone naked though, apart from boys. That's a bit weird. Right. 1 second. Let me just get through here so I don't crash into someone.
You're a shit driver.
Shut up. I'm trying to fucking drive and read questions at the same time, thank you. What is the most exotic dream you've ever had?
What does it?
And you've got to fully describe it. Like I'm guessing the dirtiest dream you've ever had. You've got to fully describe it in detail.
Wait,
and I'll
what do
do
you
mine.
mean exotic?
Like dirty.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had like a daydream.
If you know, I have. Right, it was amazing. It was
Oh,
fucking.
I really don't want to.
It was amazing. Right, now I've got to say it because everyone on the stream wants to hear. So,
no one's on your stream, babe.
oh, they are. Charlie's here. So, I think if I remember rightly, all I can remember is it was a wet dream, so it was even better. So it was the first wet dream I ever had. Now I was dreaming that I was like lipsing up this girl on a cloud. A bit like you know the music video for for California Girls with Katy Perry. Yeah, I was lipsing some girl apparently. Well, apparently I was in my dream, and then I think I was like cuddling her and shit, and then I kind of woke up a little bit sticky.
Brilliant. Disgusting.
What's yours?
I've just told you I don't have one.
Okay, here's a good one. What was your first impression of me? In fact, I think we asked this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, we did when we were on FaceTime. I thought that you was like really nice. Like you helped me out massively with YouTube because you wasn't too impressed with my banner.
Oh, I really wasn't impressed with your banner. I'm sorry.
No,
Your banner was... Your banner really annoyed me.
Yeah, you was literally like crying. No, you was like really nice. You was really helpful for me, like with my YouTube banner and YouTube stuff, and helped me set it up and all of that. Bit of me thought like, can't even say this, can I?
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was like a bit of like a little fuck boy, but like he hides it. I feel like he's really nice when he's in like a relationship.
Yeah, I'm nice in a relationship, yeah.
But when he's not, then he's like a little fuckboy.
I'll happily admit that, yeah.
But he's like he's really nice and outgoing, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, hon. That's sweet.
What can I say? Sweet all over.
That did not sound dirty at all.
Please delete this live stream after.
No.
Wait, are you keeping this up?
Yeah, on both.
What?
I'm keeping it up on both Twitch and YouTube. It's staying on. It's all good, don't worry. I'll make a custom thumbnail and everything for it.
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
So, where are we? Okay, this is actually quite good. I'm fucking enjoying this stream. I am me.
Because I'm fucking in it, mate.
Using 3 words, how do you feel about me?
I can't really say because I don't really know you.
Yeah, but like what you do know of me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 1. 2 to go.
Like, really kind and like willing to help people.
Sorry, that's more than 3 words, but yeah, okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, bless.
That was like a little sentence.
Little sentence.
And then,
little power.
And then I would say, I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe you. Like, it's just really nice, like, to see that you're willing to help people and like, yeah.
I'm always willing to help people. I had that the other day with one of my mates who I actually hadn't spoken to for a while. And I've recently met up with him and something bad happened in his life, which I'm not going to say because it's not my place to say anything.
Yeah,
but something really bad happened with him, and I was just like, look mate, I just helped him out, helped him through it, just explained to him, look, shit happens in life, and you've just kind of got to, as long as you're always looking forward, you'll be fine. Like, as long as you're not looking backwards, you'll be fine. If you're always just willing to improve yourself, then your life will be, you will be successful, whether that's financially, whether that's personally, just however you feel, you will succeed. As long as you know that what you're trying to succeed at, you can succeed, you'll be successful. Simple as. But the minute that you start doubting yourself and start moving backwards, because there is no sitting in the middle. You're either going forwards or you're going backwards. You're never not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're always either progressing or not progressing. That's why it really pisses me off. And obviously, excuse me for swearing, but it really fucks me off when I see people sitting there and just wasting their fucking life. And like, obviously with me doing live streams and YouTube and constantly grinding out on social media, constantly pushing pictures out, constantly hashtagging the fuck out of pictures, constantly just pushing and pushing and pushing forward, and then for people to just sit there and say, oh, that's shit. I sit there and I go, well, what have you done? And then they're sitting there with no goals, no ambitions, grinding out with a job that they fucking hate, and it just sits and makes me think that, wow, really, you've got no authority or right to sit there and start bringing me down, because I'm the one grinding for my dreams. I'm the one grinding for what I want and what I love, and you're sitting there doing something you fucking hate and grinding for money. So that, it fucks me off. But yeah, I'm willing to help people as long as they're willing to help themselves. If they're willing to help themselves, fine, I'll help you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing is, I was stuck on a few words you said. They're so big.
Oh god, what?
I don't know, I pulled a face, I was like, what does that mean?
Oh my god. But yeah, you get what I mean, don't you, Molly?
Yeah.
Like, there are too many people nowadays who don't have goals and ambitions and just sit there and try and swerve off other people's goals, and it's just like, bitch, sort your own life out first and then come back to me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Like,
also, another thing what I loved about you is that you kind of opened up to me. Like, I think it was like our second FaceTime call or something, and you was like, oh yeah, I went through depression, and then you was like, oh, do you mind me saying that?
No, that's fine. I'll happily admit that. Yeah, no, I'll happily admit that
sorry.
on live anyway. No, I was thinking I was thinking through my own fucking head then. Well, what were you going to say? Because I was obviously racing at the same time. But yeah, no, I'll happily admit going through depression and going through anxiety it's a part of growing up. Everyone goes through it. Let's face it. 99% of people go through it at least one stage in their life. If they don't want to admit it, then they don't have to admit it. But let's face it. At least if you're trying to get yourself out of it, then it's fine. But I see too many people fucking depressed and anxious and sitting there and just taking it, because I go through it day in, day out. I struggle with anxiety day in, day out, and it's just pushing through past that point and knowing that shit will get better. Because the point that you sit there and you say to yourself, fuck, I'm not going anywhere, is the point where a lot of people give up completely. Now, if you give up completely, that's it. Honestly, that's it. If you give up completely, then there's genuinely not much else you can do. But if you're willing to try and help yourself, as you can be the most depressed motherfucker on the planet and still get out of it. And there can be people that aren't as depressed as you that will fight that won't be able to get out of it because they're just not willing to push and help themselves to get out of it.
That's what I was saying. Like, I think it was like the second because obviously the first FaceTime call, what was we doing? Oh, we was just talking. Like, you was helping me make my YouTube banner, talking a lot of shit about YouTube, and then I don't even know how we got on the subject, and then you like kind of opened up about your depression and anxiety to me. And then as soon as you said that, I was like, wow. Like, and obviously I go through it as well. Well, the anxiety side, I don't go through the depression side. Yeah.
Like, I think depression and anxiety kind of go hand in hand together. If you've got anxiety, it sort of brings on depression. If you've got depression, it kind of brings on anxiety. So they kind of go together. Like,
depression, but yeah. Like, depression isn't as, like...
I don't think I go through depression anymore. I think there was a point in my life where I did go through depression. But I think my anxiety kicks in depression, but I find it easier to kick off depression than I do anxiety, because
anxiety is the hardest.
Anxiety is a bitch to get rid of, but once you know how to do it, there are ways to do it. Like, drinking coffee reduces anxiety, eating apples reduces anxiety, And just facing your fears gets rid of anxiety. Like there was a point in my life where I was absolutely shit scared of heights. Like I was fucking shook shit of them. Absolutely scared shitless of them. And it was really hard for me to kind of try and push to get rid of this. And I wouldn't go on the London Eye. I wouldn't go up any tall buildings. But now I wouldn't look over shopping centre sides. I'd struggle to look over them. But now I can go up and I can look over like the shopping centre in Kingston's. I can look over the side of it, hang over it. I can just do whatever. But how I done? Let me go for a piss. How I done that? Let me go for a piss because I really need one for a sec.
Please don't leave me on the live stream. Can you hurry up? Oh my god, I don't even know if you can hear me. Why does he have to go for a fucking way? No.
Right, give me a sec. I've lost my race completely, but yeah, right, I'm back. Let me just finish what I was saying, and then yeah. So the way I managed to get rid of that side of anxiety, and it also helps with any other side of anxiety, is literally just face the problem head on. Like, what I done is, you know, you've seen my Sky Garden vlog, haven't you, Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fucking tall building. Like, it's tall. That's about, I think it's the same height as the London Eye. So I wouldn't go on the London Eye because I felt like it would sort of kick out my anxiety a little bit more. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'll go up the Sky Garden. It's free to go up there. You don't have to book any appointments. You can just go up there. So I was with my ex one time, and obviously she never helped with my anxiety. She was a prick. And I've realised that now, and that's why I got rid of her, because getting rid of one side of my anxiety works hand in hand to get rid of the rest of it. So I was really scared to kind of progress. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I kind of pushed out and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I went up the Sky Garden and shit myself for the first time. Absolutely shit myself the first time I went up there. It was horrible. I was trembling. It was just genuinely a horrible experience because of my anxiety. She wasn't helping. She was sat there going, oh my god, it's fine, don't worry. I was just like, you don't know what I'm going through, be quiet. So that didn't help me. But then I went up a morning with my mate Rahil. You know Rahil, don't you, Molly? I think. Yeah. Rahil, probably my best mate. I went up there with him one morning, and I didn't feel as bad. Anxious. I didn't feel as anxious at all, really. And then I went up again with my ex. Again, my anxiety was kind of getting worse because she was with me. But then again, I had Rahil there before, so it kicked off a little bit. But my anxiety wasn't as bad. Yeah, Karen.
I feel like that. It sounds so stupid because just say if you go to like one place and you have like a really good experience, and then you go to like another place and you have like a really bad experience, like it sticks in your mind, and the place you've had like a really bad experience at, you don't want to go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because with the Sky Garden, the first time I went up there, it was horrible. Like I said to you, I said it was really, really horrible, didn't I? And yeah. I hated it when I first went up there. Like, the lift shot up and you could feel that fucker on your stomach. Like, that was, it was horrible. Like, you could feel it on your stomach going up. It goes up like rapid. Like, that shit goes up. You saw the lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You fucking imagine how fast that lift's going up. You can feel it on your stomach. So, again, it didn't really bother me too much. I was just kind of like, yeah, the first time I shit myself. Second time, I was still shitting myself. Third time, wasn't as bad. Well, because I went up twice with Rahil, I think, and then I went up, and then I think I've been up there about 5 or 6 times now, and now I can just go up there and it's just fuck all. Like the same with any shopping centres, I can just hang over the edge of them now. Like, I'd never ever even dream of doing that before. My next one's the Shard to go up. That's and then once I go up that, then I'll just be like, right, I'm pretty much in the clear. And then my next one's to go on the plane.
You've never been on a plane?
Never been on a plane.
Oh my
It's
God.
because my nan and granddad, well, not my nan and granddad, but my nan's quite an anxious person. She always has been. So she kind of stuck it in my head from a young age to be
Yeah.
anxious. So that's why I am quite anxious, because I noticed that with parents, if from a young age you're kind of brought up to be anxious, you kind of tend to stick anxious. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. But it's like, it's better that you done the Sky Garden, because somewhere like Sky Garden you can go in, you
Yeah.
can go out, like it'll be your choice.
Exactly,
whereas
with the London
Eye,
Eye. That's exactly why I didn't do the London Eye first. Because my
Yeah.
mate was like, "Oh, come to Fort Park, come to Fort Park." I was like, "Fuck that, mate. Once I'm strapped in there, I ain't going nowhere." So that will fuck my anxiety. So I was like, "What can I do that is not gonna fuck with my anxiety?" And I was like, "I don't really want to pay for the shard because it's 40 quid. If I don't like it, I've just paid 40 quid to go up a building and come straight back down again." So I thought Sky Garden's free to go in. Let's do it. So I've done that, and it's fun. It's fine. I like to go up there in the mornings and stuff as well, because obviously Rahil's not 18, so he can't come at night. You have to be 18 at night, and you have to dress nicely and stuff. But yeah, it's fine now. I'm fine with heights, but that's only because I faced my fear and just went and done it. It's the same with failure. Like, that's what another piece of anxiety that's really fucking with me at the moment. I'm just scared to fail. Like, that's why I don't live stream as much, because I'm scared that no one's gonna watch. So that's why I don't live stream. So that's why my businesses aren't running, because I'm scared that I'm gonna fail. What I need to learn to do is I need to learn to love failing.
but I'm not being funny but you, like, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah, I
You know
know,
what I
I know. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I know what you mean.
If you think about it, someone like Zoella, one of the biggest YouTube stars, she's been on like YouTube for 8 years, 8 years, like, and now it's kicked in. Like, it takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and that's the thing with me is because of my anxiety, I find it hard to put in hard work, because I'm just like, oh, I think I'm gonna fail, and then I end up doing a stream like this, and it actually turns out really well. Like, we're gaming, we're talking, it's a genuinely fun stream. But because I've had
3 people watching on YouTube as well.
Yeah, but because I've had some bad experiences streaming before, where I've had like no one watching, and it's just made me feel like shit. That's why. But I just need to learn. Just learn. Like, that's such a valuable point in life. And like, when you tell someone, "I'll read books," and they just go, it's just like, grow up hair. Like, it's funny. But yeah, right. Let's kind of drift off that topic a little bit, because I think people are probably going to get bored. No, it's not deep. I don't mind talking deep, because I feel like people do like that. People engage more with you when you talk deep.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to it. I mean, we can talk deep again if you want later, but we can come back to that some other time or later if someone else has got any questions. If you've got any questions regarding what I've just spoke about, drop them in the comments here and I'll answer them on the stream. If you want, if they're a bit personal, drop a snap to me now. Obviously, Snapchat's available. My phone's right here. Drop me a snap now. Drop me a DM on Instagram. I won't read them out, obviously. If you want an answer to them.
Stop trying to promote your Instagram, you little shit.
No, I'm not trying to promote my Instagram. I'm genuinely saying, if they want to drop me an Instagram DM or drop me a Snapchat, drop me a snap or something, I'm genuinely willing to talk to you about stuff. Because, like, ask Molly. When she was first on her YouTube, on starting a YouTube channel, I helped her out massively. And it took nothing but her saying, I need to get somewhere. And I was, fuck it, let's do it. Because I have experience with YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do have experience with YouTube. I have experience with creations of thumbnails and fucking other shit like that. I mean, I've just been fucking about with YouTube for the past few years, and I've picked up a few tips along the way for starters that I wish I'd known when I first started. So, I mean, if you need any tips or tricks, just hit me up on any social media you want. But yeah, same with Twitch as well. I haven't really got many tips on Twitch because I've only just started using it myself. But yeah, I can give you some tips for YouTube as well. I'm just learning Twitch again. But yeah, 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 go on.
Jazzy Fizzle put, what the fuck is with the water, Aaron? Exclamation.
Oh, what's with the water? Oh, basically, I bought a 5 litre bottle of water.
Because he went on a morning run.
No. I was with my mate. No, I was with my mate, and I bought a 5 litre bottle of water and a 1 litre bottle of that. You know that pineapple and mango, orange and pineapple shit, whatever it is. I bought one of them because it was cheaper than buying an actual carton. So yeah, it was good. Anyway, where are we? Should we get on with some more questions? What do you want to do? Questions? Yeah. What are we fancying? Do you want to do? Should we do some would you rather's? Kind of lighten the mood up a little bit. Right. Oh god, this is disgusting. Oh, that's actually butters. Would you rather eat a bowl of vomit or lick a hobo's foot?
No, because that's actually making me feel.
That's actually butters, isn't it? Like, that's actually disgusting. That's actually dirty.
I can't deal with.
That's actually dirt.
Not that I can deal with a fucking foot.
That's actually dirt. I can't even answer that myself. That's actually dirt. I vomit.
Can we move on?
That's dirt. Would you rather go through life with a perpetual cold sore on your mouth, or go through life with a booger hanging out your nose?
Babe, I can't answer.
I think I'd definitely have to go with the cold sore. Fuck having a bogey out my nose. That's dead. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dead. What would you go with?
God, I honestly don't know.
If you had a gun to your head and you had to pick one, what would you go with? Come on, cold sores ain't that bad. Bogies are butters.
Yeah, but my lips are nice.
Your lips are nice, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've got nice lips. But would you prefer having a bogey hanging out your nose?
No, neither. Why do I have to answer this?
Yeah, but if you had to.
Oh, Deaf Gamers put, please subscribe. I have Rick and Morty GTA mod vids. Please check them out.
Oh, just ignore him. He's promoting his channel. Carry on. At least we know we're getting viewers now, though. So promote as much as you want, kid.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't know.
Let me rechange the name of this stream, actually. Alright, where are we? Let's choose another one that's a little bit easier for Molly to answer.
Little Molly, are you joking?
Little Molly. Would you rather watch your partner have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once to stop it?
Wait, what?
Would you rather watch your partner have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once to stop it? Parents, not partner. Sorry, parents. Parents.
Well, how would I jump in? I'm not getting fucking bummed.
You choose.
I mean, I can't even imagine me paying. No, I can't even
How many viewers have we got on Twitch?
Twitch we have 2, and then
YouTube we get 2.
YouTube we have 3.
Do we? I thought we had 2.
We have 3.
So yeah, come on, you have to answer the question. You can't keep skipping these questions. Come on, Beatrice, Q&A. Go on, answer it.
I don't want to watch them have sex. I don't want to join in.
Yeah, but if you had to, come on, you got to choose it.
I would stop them.
So you jump in.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that's good. Right, I'd probably do the same. Okay. Where are we? Would you rather smell like eggs when you burp, or have a green cloud appear when you fart?
Green cloud appear. I can't stand eggs.
Oh god. Okay. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or always feel like you have to sneeze but not able to? They're both fucking horrible.
Charles.
They're both horrible. What would you choose?
Wait, what? Say that again.
1 minute. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or always feel like you have to sneeze but you're not able to?
Sneeze but not be able to.
Oh. Yeah, because hiccup hurts after a while, doesn't it? Oh god. Would you rather only be able to listen to Nickelback songs, or reread all 56 pages of the iTunes terms and conditions every day for the rest of your life?
iTunes.
Yeah, you'd rather read 56 pages. Bloody hell. Right, ask me questions.
What is your biggest like thing you hate?
The biggest thing that I hate?
Like what pisses you off?
Sliders. I'm sorry, I can't, babe. Literally, I fucking hate them. Like, I fucking hate them more than anything in the world. Genuinely. And ugly people, that's another thing. I can't stand them, mate.
I hate getting aired.
Yeah?
I hate getting aired.
Yeah, you
So
know. Especially if it's by someone you really want to talk to.
Literally.
Yeah, I hate that, but most of all, the most thing I hate the most in life is fucking sliders. Can't stand them. Cannot fucking stand them, mate. There was some person who walked into KFC today when I was eating my mini fillet burger, and he had a pair of sliders on with no socks. So he was walking around with open toe sliders, right? Nike open tie, black Nike open toe sliders with a pair of trampy Nike trackies on, and a black t-shirt and a Ralph Lauren jumper that was too small for him. Oh mate, I literally felt like headbutting him out the fucking door. It actually makes me feel sick thinking about it. No, I can't do it. Right, yeah, now. Right, next question.
I already asked you what you hate, don't you?
What do you love? Apart from me.
Love? What do I love? Winter. Winter is like my thing.
I do get you on that. Winter. The thing is winter's that time of year for like grinding. Obviously not in the dirty way, you know what I mean? Like just grinding to shit, man. That's what I'm gonna do. During these winter months, mate, it's on my fucking Instagram, and I ain't fucking about it either. During these winter months, mate, that's it. I'm just grinding.
I like winter. Is that? Yeah, I love winter so much.
Yeah, you know that shit. Until it gets to winter, yeah, I fucking love summer. What is with your face? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
You're nearly in my fucking ear, you're right.
You might, man. Yeah, go on. Right, ask me a question.
Why do you use so much hair product?
To keep my hair back, because my hair's so thick.
No. There's people using hair product, and then there's you using fucking about half a fucking tub of fucking product on just one bit of it.
No, I've got to do because my hair's so thick it don't hold back otherwise, babe. Don't screw me like that, little bastard.
You remind me from fucking Simon fucking In-Betweeners. Not fucking hair products you use.
Oh god. Yeah, but Simon's hair is just fucked it. Oh god.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
You bastard.
I've just broken them.
What a shame.
For fuck's sake.
Did you clip it back on?
I can't.
Right, I'm going to ask you a question.
Alright, Lou. Why did I say that? I don't know why.
What do you read?
Okay, so I don't actually read. I got told to buy a book. It's called The Secret. I've read about 50 pages, and I got bored. Well, I didn't get bored of it. I'm just not interested in reading, and I've got like a really kind of
short term, short
yeah. As in,
span. Span.
What's it called?
It's what short attention span.
Yeah. And I just couldn't be bothered to read it, so it's in my drawer. I don't really read unless it's like text messages. Even then, I don't really read.
Wait, what? Unless it's what?
Text messages.
Oh my god. Yeah, I would really recommend starting to read that. Like, especially even if you can't read. Like, I say this to anyone. Even if you can't read, just read.
I can't read.
No, but I know a lot of people that can't read, and that's why they don't. And there's some kid trying to blow me up. I'm just gonna blow this kid up. Bastard! Done. Right, yeah, what were we saying? I blew myself up in the process. That wasn't very good, that was quite silly actually. Silly boy. No, kids don't do that. Right, yeah, where are we? Right, questions. Oh, fuck, shit. Right, have you got any questions for me?
Questions.
Go on.
Okay. Why do you have to yawn so loud?
Just do it.
Actually deafened my ear.
Good. Right, question, go.
Why are you so shit at this game?
Because I'm talking to you, that's why.
I don't know.
Dickhead. Oh, you prick.
What is one thing you hated about school?
Now, I can't really say that I did hate school, because I actually didn't. One thing I hated about school. Feeling like I wasn't respected probably was one of them. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What about you?
One thing I hated about school. Okay, well, I wasn't a school person. I absolutely hated school.
Looking back, I wish I tried harder in school then.
Oh yeah, same.
That's what I tell any kid that comes up to me and they're like, I fucking hate school, I'm not trying. I'm like, alright.
Like, probably my year. I absolutely hated my year with a passion. I could not stand them. Yeah, the people in my year, I fucking hated all of them. Apart from like 2, 3 people. Another thing what I hated is probably the teachers who didn't understand you. Like, because I obviously, getting back to the anxiety side, I obviously kind of came over with it in school. I probably had it about 2 years. Year 10 I was fine, but then year 11, like, that's when everyone kind of knew about it. And mum had like meetings at school and all of that. But the teachers didn't understand that you can't help. Like, they feel like, oh, well, that's only a small class. But to me, it was like big. And that's what I can't stand. Like, the teachers didn't understand my point of view. Like, it's not a choice for me to have it. It's a thing. Yeah. You can't just get rid of it like that. And that's another thing what I hated about my school. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you, because there is a lot of teachers, obviously, who... It really just kind of depends on the background of kind of how you've been sort of grown up. Brought up, even not grown up, how you've been brought up. And that goes for adults as well as children. it goes for adults as well as the people our age. It's like, if you've been grown up, if you've been brought up even in kind of an environment almost where you don't get everything you want and you really have to grind and work for it, you're gonna be a kind of a less anxious person. But if you've been brought up in like I have, and I don't know whether you have, but I definitely have, I've been brought up to kind of not really treasure what I've got, because I kind of have always had and always been able to get everything that I've always asked for. Like if I've asked for something, try a new pair of trainers, if I asked enough, I'd get them.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really shitty way of bringing your kid up, and it obviously it's not your fault. It's not my fault, but
But the thing is, it's like when your parents, the most special thing, like to a parent, is their kids.
yeah, it's obviously keeping your kid
Like,
happy, but
so-
you've got to kind of balance that almost as to where, yeah.
The thing is, like, obviously, like grandparents and all of that would like kind of help you out. Like, I've been going on, like, obviously I want to do my YouTube, and I've said to my dad, I was like, look, I went, for me to start up a good YouTube channel type thing, I was like, I need kind of everything. So realistically, I probably don't, but because big YouTubers have it, I kind of want it, and that's what I watch every day. Someone like Zoe, Alfie, Canon G7X, and all of that. And I said,
But
to Dad, I
one
was like,
thing you've also got to remember, and I don't want to jump in here, but it's all well and good to have all that shit, because I've got it. Look at what I've got. Look at that fucking microphone. That shit is like 100 quid. 120 quid, that fucking microphone is. That webcam is 60, 70 quid. The monitors are fucking ridiculous. The PC's ridiculous. All of the software that is used to record. I've got the Xbox One. I've got PS4, PS3, 360, modded 360s. I've got everything that I ever need. But it's all about dedication as well. You've got to remember, and you've said this to me, that this isn't going to come overnight.
no.
So if you're willing to put the time and effort into it, it will come to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, having good equipment gives you that boost over everyone else, because obviously everyone does fucking YouTube now. Like everyone's obviously all tried with a YouTube channel, but you've got to just stick at it, because like anyone can start a YouTube channel, but it's whether you stick at it or whether you get, like me. I could very easily have ditched it and never done it again. I could have been like, oh shit, this is not good for me. But I've always stuck at it. I've always stuck at YouTube. I've not stuck at it my best, that's why I'm not growing as fast. But the most important thing is I've never given up on it.
But the thing is, you've got to remember is that you're 18. You're 18, you go to college now, you've kind of had school, like you've always had kind of work or whatever on your hands, whereas someone like a massive YouTuber like Alfie Days, he can just stick at it because that is his job. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I know what you mean. But then again, what you've got to remember is he's also would have had other dedications.
Yeah.
Other than just YouTube. So it's all about sticking out on it. I'm just getting this person to stop killing me because it's doing my fucking nine. Because they keep following me around and killing me. But yeah, no, I do know what you mean. There are... Well, who the fuck's in my game? Oh yes, because I added them. Yeah. No, obviously there's dedications that you've got to have, but you've also got to kind of know where you can also put time and effort into it. I'm just getting in this person's car. Drive. There we go. Right, I've made friends. I've made a friend. So YouTube's all about dedication. YouTube's all about grinding, knowing what you're doing, making good content and making people smile and happy. Like, I feel like today I've probably connected with a few viewers. because of what we've
Yeah.
spoken about, what we've been through, what we've gone through. And a lot of people don't know that kind of stuff about me. So going through that kind of stuff, and me, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making dedicated videos to it, because it makes me happy to talk about it, and I hope it will help others out.
Like, it's anxiety and depression and mental health issues and awareness and all of that is so massive. So many people go through it, but a lot of people, like most kids, probably don't even open up to their parents or grandparents, sorry, about it, because they feel stupid about talking to it about it. But then someone like me and you, like, because we've been through it, I went through hell at school with it, like, honestly, like, it was probably the worst. And it would be better for someone like, someone to talk about it on YouTube, so people can relate to it. And I wouldn't mind opening up about it, because I would quite like to talk about it, because then I knew how I felt, like, when I didn't want to tell anyone else about it.
Yeah.
Like, because I didn't even tell my mum. Like, I knew something changed, but you know when you're just like, oh, it's just like a little. Like,
Do you know what the beautiful thing about depression and anxiety is, and it really is amazing. It's when you realise you've got it. That's what's wicked about it, because then you can sit there and you can say, right, it's like when you're in school, bruv, what went well, even better if, like, what can I do better to improve this, how I feel? Because a lot of people go through anxiety and don't realise they've actually got anxiety or depression and just think, this is my life. No, it's not. It's really not. So the minute you realise, I've got anxiety, and I know I've got anxiety, and that's what's making me feel like this, you really can just open up, and you can really, really help others out as well as yourself, because it's vital. It's so vital to speak to people when you're in that kind of position, because there's too many people, especially now that fucking social media is a motherfucker. It hinders the shit out of people with anxiety, because the thing is, people with anxiety and depression, they always want someone to talk to, but they go to the wrong people to talk to. They'll go to mates at school, and mates at school, you know what they're like, mate, they're fucking horrible. It's like, oh, I feel like shit today, fuck you then. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, just...
I'm quite lucky, because, like, I would honestly say, like, at school, the last year, I didn't go into any classes. I was literally sat in a room with Shannon, and Shannon kind of I'm not going to say her surname, but, like, my mate Shannon kind of goes through it as well. And one of my mates...
Is that the Shannon that added me on Facebook? Wait, did she have me on Facebook? Was it Shannon that added me on Facebook? Yeah.
And one of my mates, Lyle, she also goes through anxiety, and I'm pretty sure they won't mind me saying. So I was lucky to kind of have them too, but our anxieties are, like, really different. Like, Lyle's is like, mine is like, I hate being around those people. I'm afraid of going out because of the panic attacks. Shannon's is like worrying, like, as in she gets worried before, like,
trying something new.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, and then there's like Lol, who kind of hates being around like loads of people, but like he's like can go into a shop without kind of panicking sometimes. Like sometimes it's like horrendous, but it's like, what are you? Oh, you're drinking.
Yeah, I was drinking.
Is that
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's like, I was lucky to have them people, but like my mum and dad are like really supportive as well.
Yeah.
And also like family, friends. I'm not going to name him like anyone. Like really supportive as well. So I was lucky to have that. But then it comes to a point where it's like, it's all well and good, like you speak to your mates about it who go through it, and you speak to like kind of your family, but if you ain't been through it, you don't get it. because it's so hard to explain. It's probably one of the hardest things to explain. But like, working on it, it's difficult. It's gonna take time, but like everyone gets there.
I mean, if you love what you do, you're gonna love it. Simple as I can say it, as dumb as it sounds. But another thing is, there's too many motherfuckers in this planet and on this world and whatever that are getting bought into this bullshit system of, oh yeah, the only way about life now is to go out and get yourself a job and grind for someone else for the rest of your life. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Like, I've got a job. I've not even got a job, but because I wouldn't count it as a job. I work for a nightclub in Kingston. You know, I think you know Prism, don't you, Molly? Yeah. Prism in Kingston. I don't work for them. I work with them on different promotion materials and stuff like that. Selling tickets for them as well. I earn commission off of that, and it's wicked to work for that. And the amount of people who are just sort of sitting there and kind of being like, oh, the only I'm lost, I don't know what to do. It's just like, well, let me read your streaks. Yeah, it's just like, it kind of makes me upset in a way, because I know that there's so much more on offer for people to have in life, but people just aren't open-minded enough nowadays to be able to kind of pick that out. Like me and you have, because obviously you picked out YouTube, didn't you, Molly? You know that YouTube is something that you're able to do where you're not grinding for some other cunt for the rest of your life. You can actually, like, genuinely work your hardest on that and love what you do.
Yeah.
So,
but like, that's the thing, like, it's so crazy because it's nice the fact that, like, me and you, with completely different channels. You're like about gaming. I'm about, like, I know that you said you're going to do like dedicated videos, but we're still, like, even when we talk about stuff, like, we're going to be talking about different kind of shit, because even though people think anxiety is just anxiety, it's like it's different stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's all different types of anxieties, and that's the thing I like, because you helped me like so much through it as well. And then, like, I'm not being funny, but we would probably do collabs together.
Oh, we'll do fucking millions of collabs, huh? We'll do millions of them.
Yeah, and that's what I love, because we can, like, work together and, like,
to create good content. Yeah, we can work together, create good content, make people happy, talk people through stuff that maybe they don't want to talk through. And that's also what I want our channels to be known for, because yes, I do fucking live streams on YouTube, but the reason I changed my YouTube name from xexGamingHD to xex is so that I'm not known as a gaming channel. So I can go through this anxiety and depression, but I can still play games. Or or I can do challenge videos. But that's what I love about that's what I love about YouTube. You can put whatever you want on it. You can create good content, and it's just an absolutely brilliant way of connecting with people. And that's what I really need to start realising YouTube is about, rather than just thinking it's money. Because yes, money's involved with it, but unless I know what I'm doing, I ain't gonna get no money. So I'm not fussed about the money. I'm not doing YouTube for the money. I used to do YouTube for the money, but now I'm genuinely out there to help people. I'm genuinely out there to make a name for myself and to help others make a name for themselves as well, because I know how important building a personal brand is, and I know how fucking hard it is as well. So if anyone genuinely right now, obviously me and Molly are on this chat together, going to get you guys involved a little bit now. Obviously there's not many people watching because it's 12:30 at night, and I know that people have school and college and uni and work and whatnot in the morning, so I know that there are only many people watching. But if you are watching the replay, if there is a replay, which there should be, if you ever need anything, both of our social medias will be linked down below. We will probably, I'm genuinely thinking about starting a Facebook page as well.
I've got one.
No, but for me and you.
Oh, for me and you.
Me and you dedicated for this.
Yeah.
Like helping people through shit.
Let's do it.
And maybe a Twitter page as well.
Yeah.
Instagram, probably not. But Twitter we can do, and Facebook we can do. And maybe even a Snapchat that we can both have access to.
Yeah.
So if that's something that you guys would like, drop a thumbs up on the video and put a comment and say that's something you'd like. We'll probably end up doing it anyway because it's I really like the sound of it.
Yeah.
And Molly, by the sound of it, likes it.
Yeah, it's just nice that. Well, obviously you are a YouTuber, I'm not yet.
Well, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber, but yeah, no, we do YouTube together. We kind of we're out there. We're out in public. We know kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I feel like me and you could make a difference.
Yeah.
And I feel like that it is kind of our workplace to make a difference. Because I know that it's possible, whether it's people going through anxiety, depression, hard times at work, rough times in life, maybe a family member's passed away, maybe a pet's passed away, maybe you're genuinely having a shit time at school, you don't know how to revise, you're finding it difficult to, I don't know, you're just finding it difficult to find someone to talk to about your problems. That's where you can come and you can chat to us, because we're genuinely really open people. Like, not a lot of people would come onto a YouTube live stream. I know that I don't get a lot of views, but I know that a lot of people wouldn't come onto a YouTube live stream and chat how me and Molly have chatted today. So if we're able to come out and speak about that like we have today and what we've spoken about today, I feel like you guys could speak to us as well.
Yeah.
Like if there's anything,
we're not doing it. Yeah, we're not doing it to be like nosy or anything. It's genuine. Like, we've both been through it. We've both been through. Well, Aaron's been through like anxiety and depression. I've been through social anxiety. Like, we honestly do get it. And Aaron's 18, I'm 16. Like, we both genuinely do get your point of views, and yeah.
There's not a lot of grown-up people now, especially within your friendship groups, who actually give a fuck.
Yeah.
And if you do find someone who gives a fuck, it really can help you out. Because if you're kind of keeping all of this stuff to yourself, and you
That's what I found. Like,
yeah.
I knew like something was up. But I didn't say nothing to mum, dad, brother. Like, I didn't say nothing to anyone. I was like, it's just like a little blip. Like, everything's gonna be fine. Like, you know. And then mum was like, okay, you're not going out as much as you used to. And it was actually really weird because there was a friend, like, basically, I'm not gonna. You probably, me and Shannon was friends for years, absolute years. Oh no, I'm on 20%. Absolute years, and we had a falling out, and it kind of probably, well, it upset both of us. Yeah, because it was our first ever argument, and it upset both of us. And then like we become like really good friends again. But in that time, me and Shannon's quite like people who like keeping ourselves to ourselves. As in, like, we didn't have, like, me and Shannon, like, yeah, we had a few friends at school, but we wasn't in the popular lot because me and Shannon ain't fake. We like prefer kind of being ourselves.
Yeah.
And we both found like going out really hard because we didn't have anyone else to go out with, type thing. Like, mum knew something was up, but I didn't tell her. And honestly, I regret not telling her sooner, because if I told her like a year before, I probably wouldn't have anxiety like now.
Yeah.
Probably. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, as I've said before, people in people, especially teenagers, especially with social media, especially with the ability to be able to reach out to people. If you're reaching out, it's as simple as reaching out to the wrong people can fuck you real bad. But the beauty of social media as well, there's always a beauty, there's always an upside and always a downside to everything, right? That you can always find an upside to everything and you can always find a downside to everything. It's now the downside to social media, and this is going to sound quite kind of what's the word, it's going to kind of interlock a little bit, but it's just how it is. It's just how it's going to be. So the beauty with social media is you can reach out to millions of people and you can get help from it. But the problem with social media is you can also reach out to millions of people and not get help from it.
Yeah.
It can hinder you. Especially...
Like...
You go on.
No, go on.
Well, it's like, especially with some... You've got some YouTubers... I can put it out there. You've got some YouTubers who know what they're talking about and will help you through your anxiety and stuff. And then you've got some YouTubers who don't give a fuck. Now, I don't really want to be mentioning names, but I'm going to because of how small of a YouTuber I am. I'm going to mention names.
Okay, I'm not.
So, for one example, I'm only going to give 2 examples, and these are examples that I know are genuine. Now, a YouTuber that I don't look up to, and I think is a cunt, excuse my French, and I know a lot of people probably do look up to him, but it's the kids who are exactly like him who look up to him, and they are the kids who probably don't get respected very much, and that cunt is PewDiePie.
Yeah.
I think he's a prick. I will explain why. I watched a couple of his videos a few weeks back, and one thing that I used to respect that guy, but one thing, and I lost every piece of respect I ever had for him, he referred to something as cancer. And that immediately I lost every piece of respect for him that I ever had. Immediately. Because don't get me wrong, he knows how to make good content, but his personality, he is a cunt. It's as simple as. I genuinely do not like how he refers to shit as cancer and stuff, and he also makes kids who watch him and do look up to him think it's acceptable to refer to something that serious as something else. So I mean, a grown adult like him should know better than that. But as I say, I don't like mentioning names, but I genuinely, I'm trying to make awareness out here. But if you guys disagree with me, disagree with me. But whatever. And one person I do look up to is Alex Brooks, or Marsbar, because he pumps out good content. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He helps people through what they need helping through with, and he's genuinely nice person. So yeah, I mean, you've got some people who the fame has got to them that's fucked them up, and you've got some people who their fame's fine. So yeah, as I say, I don't like mentioning names, but I done it on that one occasion because I feel like I needed to kind of bring awareness to the community now, because I know that I've seen it happen a lot. I've seen a lot of my friends picking up on some of PewDiePie's actions, and I genuinely think he's wrong. But yeah, where were we?
But it's also like, okay, I'm not gonna say their name because he is like a massive YouTuber, and you know, but
I'm hoping. All I'm hoping is I'm just praying to God that this video doesn't get out. I'm praying to God that this video does not get out, otherwise I will get fucking violated. But yeah, go on, carry on.
He's like a massive YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
If you look back on his old videos before he got proper famous, you can see like how like kind of grateful, kind-hearted, and all of that he was. And now I feel like he just says it, and it's just like, whether it's like someone like me and you, we've said we're here to help. We could be like as big as someone like fucking
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Because he's the biggest YouTuber. Yeah, we could be the same size as him, and I'd still be willing. I'd still be more than willing to help people out. Obviously, I probably wouldn't be able to help many people out because fucking hell, if I was that big, I'd be getting millions of messages a day. But yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can see, I don't like fake YouTubers, as in like, me and you've both said like we're willing to help people.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But even if we do become like ever big, we're still willing to help because it's just a thing what me and you both love to. Well, yeah, we both do love talking about it.
Yeah, I love talking about it because I feel like it's something that everyone goes through. Why cover it up? Why hide it? Why? Like, I just don't get it. If you're gonna, everyone goes through that kind of shit. Like, where's the harm in it? Like, that's the thing, is too many people are worried about what someone's gonna think of them. It's just like, really? Just work on yourself, man. Like, there's too many people sitting there going, oh, I'm fat, I'm ugly. Not really I'm ugly, but like, ignore that. But too many people sitting there going, I'm fat, I hate my body. And then you sit there and you sort of turn around to them and you go, well, what are you doing to kind of change that? And they sit there and they go, I'm not doing anything, I can't bother. I'm like, well, don't whine about it then. So if you're fat, fuck off to the gym. If you don't like your body, go to the gym.
Yeah.
If you ain't got enough money, fuck off and go and get a job.
But then yet again, I respect the people who say something like, I'm fat, but they're like kind of playing sport or like going to the gym.
Yeah, exactly. I
Respect.
fucking love people like that. I love people who say, I'm fat, and then you say, what are you doing about it then? And they go, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And then you're just like, well, I have mad respect for you, bruv. Because I know you're going to succeed. But the people who sit there and they just accept it, it's like, really, like, you're genuinely just going to accept the fact you're fat.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy, man. It's just mad. It really is crazy how people just can accept their failures. Like, you've picked up on it and you've noticed what's wrong with you. Wow, that's the first part done. But it's crazy. It really is mad. It really is mad. But yeah, we will get up a Facebook group and we'll get it set up. I don't know what we'll name it yet. We'll probably talk about that when we go on FaceTime, maybe.
Yeah.
Talk about that when we go on FaceTime because we'll sort of try and kind of, and that will be in all of my YouTube and Twitch link descriptions. It will be on the Twitch page. It will be on the YouTube descriptions, and I may put it in my about section on YouTube as well. And I may do a dedicated video to it. But in fact, I think me and you should do that in real life together.
Yeah.
I think that's what we can do. If we record a few videos together, we can work out what kind of wants to go up and what doesn't want to go up. If any of you guys have any suggestions on what we should record together, and don't say a fucking porno, we will probably do it, dependent on what you've said.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm all out for trying new shit, and no, I'm not saying I'm gonna be gay, and no, I'm not saying I'm gonna try porno. So yeah, I'm all out for trying new stuff. So if you that just sounds really, I'm sorry that I can't even say that. But yeah.
You know what? Don't you find it like a little bit weird? Not weird, but like strange. If like, I don't know, like we kind of made like YouTube videos together, and people was like, "Oh, how did you meet?" Like, the way we met is so strange.
Do you know how I met my ex that I was with for 4 years?
Go on.
And I'm going to tell the whole of the internet this as well.
Oh, God.
Drop your comments now and guess how. I'll let you know.
Right, can I guess?
Drop your comments now.
Okay,
you
can I
guess, Molly, go.
Right, I feel like you probably like met her. It's gonna be something fucking weird because like, I feel
It's
like
not
you met
weird,
on a
it's
day.
just it's out, it's it's quite abstract. Not abstract, but it's quite odd. Like, you wouldn't expect a relationship to work.
Babe, I don't know what abstract means.
Weird, odd, different. One guess.
Ow. I'm gonna say that you met in a zoo.
No. Do you want to know where I'm at?
Yeah.
Take a look at your screen.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh, you met playing together.
Not playing together, but I met her on Xbox 360 through a few mates. And she lived in Leicestershire. So, a relationship can work, but dedication. I lived 2.5 hours away from that girl, and I made a 4-year relationship work with her.
Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
My phone is on 10% and it needs charging. Can I take out my earphones?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Wait, what phone have you got? Molly, what phone have you got? I don't think we can hear her. There we go. Molly.
Hello.
What phone have you got?
6S.
Oh, how come you're using the Apple AirPods? The 7 headphones? How come you're using the 7 headphones?
Because my mum and dad got the iPhone 7.
Yeah.
And they don't use earphones.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Fair. Oh, fuck. I've made a new friend on GTA.
What?
I've made a new friend on GTA. Yeah, whilst we've been chatting through this, I've made a new friend and they're driving me around. But yeah, I mean, obviously, guys, if you've got any questions or anything you want to ask us, then genuinely feel free to drop a comment, and I'll be sure to read it, and I'll reply to you. Or if you want to drop me on Snap, drop me on Snap. Molly? What are you doing?
I don't know what I've done.
Well, what have you done?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What do you mean?
Oh no, what am I doing?
What have you done?
I've like made the screen like half and half.
What on?
Here.
Just minimise it and then open it again. Click off it and click back on it again. Oh, my pecs are killing me, man. Pecs are absolutely killing me.
Like, yeah, that's what I feel like. If someone ever we collab or something, well, we will collab.
We've already collabed, you don't know.
Huh?
We're already collabed. We're collabed on here. This is a collab. Okay. You've still got a YouTube channel. I'm still going to link your channel.
Oh, thank you. But if people ask, oh, how did you meet? Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be so weird to answer because.
Not really, because that's like saying we met on Tinder, and do you know the amount of people who have been married on fucking Tinder?
True.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not weird. Like it's a way of meeting nowadays. Even if we whether we started going out, whether we didn't start going out, whether we just stayed friends. I don't know. It's a nice way to meet, and that's what the beauty of the internet does. Is the fact that you can meet with new people all the time. You've always got that option there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're always able to to meet with others and collab in a way, which is what I love. So it might seem a little bit weird to some people who have never tried to do Yellow or Tinder or any of that, but it's a good way to meet. I've met a few people on Yellow, and I actually met one person in real life off of Yellow. So as I say, it's interesting. it's interesting. It's a good way to meet. It's a good way to network. And as long as you know how to network, then you're fine. You're chilling. And I am fucking shattered, mate. I'm gonna probably drop off the stream in about 15 minutes time, but obviously I've enjoyed this. I don't know if you have, Molly, but I've fucking enjoyed this. I really have enjoyed this, and we will definitely do this again, like 100% do this again.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll fucking do it tomorrow, Molly, if you want. Do it a bit earlier so we actually get people on, because it's 1 AM, so
I haven't got college, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it like I know I'm getting my hair dyed tomorrow, I think. At like
Justin Bieber style.
I'll get it done at like 12. Eh?
So Justin Bieber style.
You know. We'll see. Hopefully it turns out nice, but if it doesn't, then I don't give a fuck. It's live lessons. Like the amount of times I've failed at shit, and I'm just like, hey, live lesson. That's how I love. That's what I love. I love to just learn now. It's if you love failing, not love failing, but if you love to be, if you know how to accept failure in the right way, your life will be lit. Do you get me?
But it's like my GCSEs, like I don't really care about talking about this because I obviously want to become like a beautician and a YouTuber of my own business. Either way, type thing. And I don't feel like I need GCSEs. Like
no, you don't. No one needs fucking GCSEs, babe.
And the thing is, it's like I cried my eyes out because I worked so hard for the maths one. And then I was like, I looked back on it like in a few days, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not I don't care. It's like there's bigger things in the world to care about.
And there's one thing I'm going to say, and this goes to you and goes to anyone else who's going into year 11 now. All I'm going to say to you, and I want to say this really, really harshly, I'm starting college on Wednesday, right? Tomorrow, I'm starting college. Now, I've learnt this over the 2 years I've been out of education. Now, a lot of people don't have the privilege to be out of education because of the fact I've been educated until 18, which is a pile of fucking shit. You don't, because I moved up to Leicester and was looking for a job. The council rang my nan and were like, what's Aaron doing? Oh, he's moved up to Leicester, he's looking for a job. The council was like, okay, we'll take him off the list and put the phone down. So you don't have to be in education at 18, they're chatting fucking shit. So, where am I? Do you remember what I was saying? Yeah, just do not stress yourself. Because at the end of the day, all the government is trying to do is trying to grade you exactly the same as someone else. And what you've got to remember is every single person is different to their own.
The thing is, what people don't like. Thing is, right? Grades, like a little piece of paper, it can't define who you are.
No.
Like, you are who you are, and like, honestly, like, I didn't revise for English or maths, but I worked hard in school for my maths. But I didn't revise for it because I got bored. And something like Shakespeare, like, I don't need that.
Yeah. No.
So,
in school, I wish. Now I'm going to say this to myself. Looking back at myself at 18 right now, if I could go back to when I was 12, do you know how fucking hard I would grind for a business at the age of 12? 10, 11, 12. Do you know how hard I would have pushed out YouTube? Do you know how hard I would have pushed out self-education? Do you know how hard I would have pushed out a business? Obviously, I know now that it can't happen. But I'm saying that to all of you 10, 11, 12-year-olds who have got an ambition in mind and your parents are telling you that you're not good enough. Because you are. Go and chase that shit. Because you are the only one who can.
Even if you're doing something like YouTube and you get like a lot of hate for it, don't listen to
what anyone has to say in school, because most people in school who you're listening to are going to be as small-minded as the people they've grown up with. So if they're taking the piss out of you for you chasing your dreams and aspirations, all you need to do is think to yourself and look at what they're doing with their life. Flip it on its head. Go on.
I'm also not being funny. The time you leave school, realistically, you're gonna be friends with like.
Yeah, are the people that are saying that to you right now really gonna fucking matter? Because 9 times out of 10, no, they ain't. And even at parents, mate, I'm gonna say this really quietly because I don't want anyone to hear. But I've ditched, and I will say this to the internet. My parents, my mum and dad, passed away when I was young, right? I don't know whether people know that. Some people know that. Some people don't know that. Blah blah blah. You now know it.
Don't, because it makes me really emotional.
Don't get emotional because it's true. My parents passed away when I was young, and you know what? I'm happy. Right, and I know how peak that sounds, but I know what kind of life I would have if I was with my parents, and it wouldn't be a good one. I had the opportunity to move in with my nan and granddad, who fortunately live in quite a decent house in quite a decent area, whereas my mum and dad, benefits, that there's nothing wrong with having benefits, but they had no aspirations, no goals, and no determination to change that. So living with my nan and granddad has given me the opportunity to move out of a bad area with bad people, but now I'm going to say this quietly, my nan and granddad, and my auntie, and everyone else that I live with still have no aspirations to change how they're living. Right? They don't exactly have a good life. They don't have a bad life, but they don't exactly have a good life, and they full well know that they could change that, but they're not. And that's exactly what I'm not going to be. So I have ditched my nan and granddad. Right? I don't tend to speak to them unless I have to. I don't want to speak to them because I don't like the way that they act. I don't like the way that they look at certain aspirations in life. I don't like the way that they deal with situations, and I don't like the way that they've treated me and brought me up. Now, I'm not saying they brought me up badly, but in all fairness, they have not a clue on the planet of how to bring a kid up right. There's a lot. There are some parents that can bring people up right, and there are some people that really just have not a fucking clue. So, 1 minute, sorry, I'm not that good at this game. 1 minute. So, honestly, really think about who you look up to and don't look up to.
But it's also like, do what you love, because no matter what you're doing, you're gonna get hated on.
Yeah, and just don't matter.
At least
and
one person's gonna hate on you.
yeah, and the thing is I've had no end of hatred. When I started my YouTube channel, this was quite funny, because I've never really been the type of person to get upset, and never really been the type of person to sort of listen to what people say unless I know it's true. Now, I used to get a lot of hate from a few kids in my school for doing YouTube, and they used to repeatedly play my videos over and over and over and over and over and over again, and take the piss out of them. In the back of my mind, all I used to keep thinking was, you keep playing my videos because the only thing that's going to do for you is that's going to maybe make you feel a little bit better about yourself. I don't know how, but somehow that will make you feel better about yourself. But what that's doing for me is that's pushing me up the YouTube ranking search. That is paying me because you're watching my videos and you're clicking on adverts every time you watch my videos. And you are genuinely highly ranking my videos, so carry on.
Yeah.
And that's all that I thought about. I really couldn't give a fuck about what they thought, because I looked at them in life and I thought to myself, what are you doing with yourself? And usually, 1 minute, so let me just reply to this message. And usually the answer was nothing. So just look at what they're doing and then think about it. So
you can't make everyone else happy in life, like, as long as you're happy.
Exactly. I've got a few friends who right now are suffering with depression and anxiety, and I am helping them through it. But the one thing that I say, and Molly, I think you probably say this as well, we don't mind helping you, but the one thing we ask from you is for you to help yourself. Because if we're trying to help you and we're putting effort in to try and help you, but you're not helping yourself and not willing to help yourself, then why should we put ourselves out?
Like, listen to our advice.
Yeah, like I've told no end of people to read a book if they've got, like, obviously your depression and anxiety isn't too bad, but I've got a mate, fuck me, their anxiety is bad and their depression is bad, and I've told them to read and they just laughed. So I lost respect and I was like, whatever. I'm giving you advice, but yeah, go on.
It's like I don't think I've ever witnessed depression. Like, yeah, I've been like proper low sometimes, but like I'm lucky that I didn't get the depression side of it type thing.
Mm.
Whereas, like, when I had like a school counsellor all the way through year 11, and it's not because I couldn't speak to my mum or dad about it, it's because it's someone who understands it more, who's qualified in it. And then, like,
but qualified or not, the only person who's going to ever be able to help you the most is yourself. If you've got that motivation and that, don't get me wrong, fucking speaking to people is amazing. But as we've said, we can help you, but we can only help you to a certain extent. You've got to be willing to help yourself.
Because I'm gonna admit, like, at first I wasn't helping myself. I wouldn't go out. Like, Mum was like, "Oh, come on, let's go. Like, let's pop that." Like, I wouldn't even go in somewhere like the co-op. Mum was like, "Come on, let's pop down." I was like, "No."
Yeah.
I got to that stage, and then I went in somewhere like Home Bargains, bigger shop, bigger than co-op. Like, it's tiny, I know, but to me it's massive. And then, like, I'll go over and get my nails done with like a mate. I would go to the cinema. First time I went to the cinema, I literally was sick. Second time, I was so much more calm about it.
Exactly.
And then, like,
it's like you've basically just said exactly what I said earlier. The issues that you find in life, tackle them fucking head on. Because you know what, mate, that is the way to deal with it.
Yeah.
And that is not even bullshit. I'm scared to fail, so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start failing. Not purposely, because that will train my brain to fail. But if I feel like I'm scared to fail at something, I'm going to do it. For the pure reason that I'm going to do it. Because otherwise, I will sit and twiddle my thumbs. Because I've always had that problem of, shit, what happens if I fail? Fuck, what happens if I fail? Fuck. But if I go out and I do it, and I do fail, I need to realise that that's a learning curve, not a problem.
Yeah, but like, and then like, I kinda, like, school finished and all of that, and I hated going, like, I absolutely, is hated a word?
Hated, yeah, it is a word.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like, I hated going out. I still do, like, but then now I'm getting something which is going to help me, which is acupuncture.
Right.
Like, today, like, I went to college. I didn't have a panic attack, and that was the first time in ages. And it's something that is going to help me. And even though I didn't really want it.
Wait, what is that?
It's like, basically, yeah, you're going to find it really weird. Right, so you like lay down on the couch type thing.
So it's a bit like meditation.
Yeah, but they put like pins in you.
Yeah, so it's a form of meditation. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I didn't want it.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Like, I didn't want it at all. Like, my mum was like, oh, like, I'll book it. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I don't want it. Like, blah, 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 blah. But I'm willing to help myself, and I'm willing to do that. Like,
Exactly.
today, I went to somewhere like college. I would never have gotten to the bus to college. And even though it was the first ever session, I felt like it's done something. I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it's literally all about dedicating yourself. Like, if any of you, the most, I need to start taking my own advice that I'm going to say here, but the best way that you can possibly help your depression, anxiety and whatnot is get yourself into a morning routine. Get up at fucking 6 a.m. Right, it's not happening for me because I'm not getting 5 fucking hours sleep because I'll die. But get yourself up at 6 a.m. or get yourself up an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours earlier than you usually would. Read yourself a book. Something like Don't Sweat the Small Stuff or Rich Dad Poor Dad or Think what the fuck is that book called? Think and Grow Rich, that's another one. Spend an hour reading that and then just spend an hour doing some yoga, spend an hour doing some meditation, because if the more time you take out of your sleeping schedule, that you're most likely oversleeping, because anxiety can do that to you and depression can do that to you, makes you oversleep. If you get out of that and just get yourself up a little bit earlier, get yourself up a nice bit early, watch something. Don't watch something on TV. Fucking hell, don't watch something on TV. Just read yourself a book, do some meditation, do some yoga, because at the end of the day, that is going to really help you, because you're taking time out of your day to help yourself, and that's called that's called personal development, and personal development is key to a successful life.
Yeah, like,
hands down.
You need to take a lot of time for yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to make yourself better.
That's a problem with social media as well.
I'm not being funny. Like, if you want to make yourself better, then stop kind of wasting your time on stupid people as well.
Keep saying what you're saying. I'll go for
Wow. Huh? What are you saying? Okay. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm back.
Alright.
But yeah, like, I don't know where you finished off.
Oh, I couldn't hear you, so I like stopped.
I went for a piss.
No, like, I don't even know what I was saying.
Go on.
I can't even remember.
But yeah, like, personal development is key. Now, I mean, me and Molly will put ourselves out to help you with personal development and to help you really, really develop yourself and make yourself the best you can be. But as I've said earlier, if you're not willing to help yourself, we're not going to help you. And that's not us being horrible.
No.
That's us genuinely, because the time we put out to help you, and you're not helping yourself out, that's time that we could actually help another person who is willing to put themselves out.
I was just going to say that.
So,
and it's not because we don't want to help you because we don't know how to deal with it or something. It's because if you're saying, oh no, I can't do this, there's no such thing as you can't do it. Like, if you try, you can do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned. Like, if you try your hardest, even the first or second time round, like, yeah, it might not go right, but keep trying.
Yeah. If you give up, you give up. Now, there's certain things I've given up on in life, but there is other aspects of stuff in life that I really haven't given up on and I won't give up on, which is this. And it's personal development, it's YouTube, it's making a name for myself and helping others out. It's one thing I will not give up on. I might have my off days where I don't stream, I might have my off days where I don't record anything, but I will never give up. And that is genuine. I will not give up unless YouTube dies, crashes and fucking burns and never comes back online again. Then obviously I'd be forced to not do it, but Twitch would still be available. But yeah, you know what I mean. You've just gotta find what you love and do it, and grind for it and love it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shattered me, but yeah. Me and Molly will get that Facebook group set up, and it will have loads of motivational stuff in there and shit. You can drop us messages, you can add us. We'll sort some other stuff out in there to make it pretty lit, make it different from all these other motivational fucking pages and stuff.
Okay, making things different from other YouTubers.
Yeah, that's why I'm really pushing out to make these streams look fucking amazing. You'll notice that the first thing I've done is put an overlay on them, which is the first of many things to come within these streams. Also, I need to sort internet connections out and sort little fucking Molly's mush out, get her nice and clear on the camera. You know, it's clear on the camera anyway. I'll try to sort it out so we don't have a little black bar on top. But yeah, no, it's just about progression. Also, another thing, make goals and smash the shit out of them. Like, I've made a goal to read for an hour today. I do not know whether that's going to happen today, because it's 1:30. But I will try. That's all I can say, is I will try. But I've learned a lot anyway through Molly and stuff. So although I might not read for an hour tonight, I've still got that education that I would have got out of reading. So yeah.
That's so cute.
Oh my god. Not this. Oh god. Thanks, Molly. Thanks, honey. But yeah, as I say, Molly, we'll get this Facebook group set up, and I want us both to work as hard as we can on it, because I think it really will. It will blow up if we work on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just come and join, come and tag along with us, and genuinely just come and get involved, and just talk to us about anything you ever need help with. Also, I'm thinking of getting some online courses released, Molly, as well.
Say what?
I'm on getting some personal mentoring courses on there as well.
Yeah.
So that we can actually personally mentor people. That could happen. Also, if you want that, drop a like. What else is there? Go and follow both our social medias. I'm getting really tired now, so my motivation's just going woo. But yeah, if you just like our fuck me, woman. Let me wake up. Give me a second. Right. If you follow and like our social medias and stuff, that's the best place to get hold of both me and Molly. Probably Snapchat is best for me. I don't know about. Actually, no. Instagram's probably the best for me because I don't get many messages on Instagram. So Snapchat, I get about 150 messages an hour.
Just giving my Snapchat away.
You wait, what?
Just so like giving my Snapchat away right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have to give it away, but if you, I'll obviously link whatever Molly wants linking in the description. I'll link it. You can add me on whatever. All my medias are down below. My Instas, my Snaps, everything. So if you want help and advice come to my Instagram and DM me, and then we can work out where, if I want to push you somewhere else, onto another platform to speak to you on, or if I stick on Instagram, we'll see. I'll sort it out. But if you just drop me a DM first of all on Instagram, and we can talk there, and then we can decide where to go from there. But yeah, genuinely, just come and chat with us, and we really will try our hardest that we possibly can to kind of bring you back to where you should be. Or even if you're not depressed and you just feel like you want to chat, or if you want to collab, dropping me a DM and we can do that. So yeah, I reckon probably about time to end this stream, because it's been rocking for 2:15 on YouTube and probably about 2 hours 30 on Insta, but on Twitch even. But yeah, guys, I mean, I've massively enjoyed it. If anyone's still here from the beginning, smash a like, smash a share, drop a comment, and we'll be sure to get back to you. But thanks for watching, guys, and we're gonna go. So as I say, all our links are in the description. Come and chat to us. We'll live stream again tomorrow. I'll make that a promise. We'll probably do it for about 5 PM till about 12 AM. I want to say maybe.
Babe, I've got college.
Tomorrow? Oh no, the next day, haven't you? Tomorrow. Today. Today.
You said 5 AM till
12. No, 5 PM till 12 AM.
Yeah, and then Wednesday I have college.
I have college on Wednesday as well. We'll see. We'll decide anyway. But yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Smash a fire, follow and a like, and we'll be here tomorrow to talk to you. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you in a bit.